Welcome to my channel. Oh my god, I'm literally my hair is crazy. Welcome to my channel. My name is Emmy from Emmy Evolving. If this is your first time joining me, thank you for finding me. If it is not your first time, thank you for coming back. Y'all gotta excuse my hair, and it is literally just finished showering, and now I'm running late because I took too long, and it's just gonna have to do. No makeup type day. Anyways, I asked what this reading was going to be about, and what I heard is wanting to fix things with you. So, someone is wanting to fix something with you. Ooh, hello. Mute this. Mute it. All right. All right. I'm not on time because I got to hurry because then I got to rush to my class. I teach classes on the weekends. And my life be like, so just go, go, go. Nothing but go, go, go. I can't say that I dislike it. I can't say that. Oh, I woke up feeling so yummy satisfaction. Thank you, Emmy, for the yummy and not so yummy you share with all of us. Girl, you got that yummy yum, that yummy yum, that yummy yummy. I don't know if that's an appropriate song to sing. I don't think it is. I don't think it is. All right, here goes. Just breathe it out, girl. Whatever is whatever. Okay, final deck. Here goes. Here it goes. Okay, I saw the bottom card, so I'm going to have to. I saw the bottom card, and sometimes it's like your girl tries to control what comes out. And so when I recognize that I'm doing that, I end up having to shuffle even further. Okay. It is a beautiful day today. I can't wait for this to heal. Let me just say, it's in the process of healing. It's now super itchy. Like, don't touch it. Don't touch it. Don't touch it. Okay. Encourage lymphatic drainage. That's all you got to do. Encourage the biatch to drain. It's a lot of inflammation still. It'll be okay. It'll be okay. This is what happens when you are royal in energy and you try to do dishes. Okay. So, yeah, I'm allergic to all sorts of different things, including dishes. That's what happened. So I was like, what? Yeah, we use all natural dish soap. We try to use all natural everything. And I'm still allergic to a lot of different things. Reactive. So okay, concealment. Someone's trying to hide whatever it is that they're trying. They've been thinking about you a lot. Okay, I don't know that this is romantic. Um, it's just that they're trying to hide. And I don't know. I don't know. I'm nervous now. I'm nervous. They're trying to conceal their interest in you. Again, I don't know that this is romantic. I don't know if this is maybe a work thing and it's a competitor, a coworker. I don't know if it's like maybe a friend, like I don't know. I don't know. It's someone that already knows you. Um, they're already aware of you. I'm assuming you've had interactions already, because if they're wanting to fix things with you, that means that something happened. Maybe it's not worst case scenario. Maybe whatever happened is just like miscommunication, difference of opinion. I'm not sure. But they're not going to be successful hiding their interest in you. They're just not. They're not going to be able to hide it. I think you're reaching a point where you're becoming so like just um intuitively led, and as your intuition grows, what ends up happening is you begin to be able to read certain types of situations in such a way that, it's accurate. And you're just super duper aware. Their ocean goes again, trying to convince me that I'm Creole. Girl. And if I am, I think Creole people are gorgeous. So I'm gonna take that as a compliment. I'm not Creole, but if you want to believe that I am, I mean, I ain't gonna stop you anymore. Let's put it on the screen. Let's put it on the screen. Okay, there. Looking all kinds of Creole. Don't distract me. I gotta hurry up for class. Okay. So again, this is someone that's trying to hide their interest in you, fixation with you. I don't know that it's something bad. Okay. I don't get that right off the top. It's just there's a fixation. Um, Maybe they just want to apologize. Or I mean, did they even do anything wrong? You know what I'm saying? Did you do something wrong? Did they do something wrong? Is this just like, sensitive people that are kind of just needing to have a conversation? I mean, I don't know. It doesn't feel that serious. It feels like it's being made into something more serious than what it actually is. And for whatever reason, they're not going to be able to hide their fixation with you. They're fixated on you. Again, I don't know that it is necessarily a bad thing. This does not feel like a stalker type thing. Um, okay. Shadow in reverse is what I'm saying, right? They're not necessarily like, I don't get this type of vibe from them. You see that guy? You see that guy? They not that guy. They're not a stalker. Um they're not someone that's interested in harming you in any type of way. It's just right now, either you or they are immersed in an environment with a toxic mindset. Ooh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, now it's starting to get interesting because I hear like, um and I don't know why they would be saying this about you. I hear something along the lines of "fuck that bitch, she's always tripping." And if you are, so it's this thing of needing to just let yourself be you, right? If there's areas within yourself that you feel, could it could be beneficial to kind of make a few adjustments, recalibrate your perception, kind of, let yourself be very just in love with you, in love with yourself to the degree that you can take a good look and be like, I don't really like this part of me. I think it's time to explore a different version of that part of me, right? Then go ahead. But if you're going to be made to feel like you need to change because um, you made someone who needs to get their way all the time comfortable, fuck that shit. Seriously. Don't start my morning crooked as fuck like this. It's not even, you know what? Bitches, I gotta get the tangles out of my hair because this, maybe it's because my hair is all tangled still. Let me just, okay. I don't know why I need a big ass paddle brush when I don't have much hair left. Okay, there. Okay, so there. Maybe I'll act right and when my hair looks right. Maybe that'll help me act right. That's the thing though. Whoever this is that wants to fix something with you, they're immersed in an environment of like an upside down mindset. I've been in so many environments like that where people they like me until they realize they can't control me, like a lot of environments like this. I mean, like every environment, just except for you guys. You guys are probably the only environment that doesn't come around with this expectation of trying to control me, right? I don't like that shit. I only like it when my husband does it to me. Sometimes not even then. So, yeah, no, don't let people shame you into a space of being just like a hollowed out shell of who you actually are. Like, have personality, have character, be saucy, be salty, be fucking annoying for other people. Who cares? As long as you're okay with yourself, as long as you know without any doubt that you like who you are, that you are a good person, that you're not intentionally malignant or malicious towards other people. So, what this is, it's really trying to control, trying to block. Okay. You know what? Is this some twin flame stuff? Because Marlene is over here like, mm-hmm. You have no idea how much potential this has. Life changing. So, I don't know who this reading is going to be about. I am now needing to just take a deep breath, tie my hair back, take a deep breath, and just breathe. Breathe. So there's an upside down mindset, there's an imbalance. Someone, whoever this someone is for you, they're wanting to come out of this space of incubation. They don't know how to approach you. They don't want to be banished long term from your space. But again, there is an individual who is presenting themselves as a guardian, trying to contain this. They don't want the connection. Jealous bitches is what I get. There's jealousy towards you, not from whoever this is that's wanting to fix things with you, but from someone they're taking counsel from. Is this like is this like a third party circumstance? Um, listen. Listen, okay, let me just calm this one down. Calm this one down. This is reading like a third party circumstance. Like you and someone had a little something going on. And then what ended up happening was there was maybe like a moment of disconnection that got totally blown out of proportion. And then there's this third person who's coming along or who's already there. Maybe it's their friend. Maybe it's their. Are they in a relationship with someone else? Stop. You better not be in a third party circumstance. You better not be in a third party circumstance. You know what I'm saying, Queen of Hearts? Queenie says, Lord, I thought we were done with this TF. It's getting dicey quick. Ugh. I'm just saying, okay. There's a situation wanting to be created with you. Whoever this is that's wanting to work things out with you, they want to work things out with you. But someone is standing in the way. I don't know, you guys, if this is going to be a romantic reading for you, I'm just going to say this, okay? And maybe I just am very particular in what I find attractive and in what I do not find attractive. I think it's super ugly for a potential romantic connection to need to be given permission by someone else. Like, what? I'm sorry. What? I mean, any type of connection, seriously. There was a person who I would say there was a little bit of resonance there. There was a curiosity, a platonic curiosity. And they had a platonic curiosity towards me as well, right? Again, platonic. And it was this thing of there was an issue with someone completely unrelated, but we were all mutuals. And that totally imploded, not by my doing, but the person just wilded the F out. And I was like, I'm good. I'm good. Not that I can't beat that ass, but I'm saying I could beat your ass, but I'm not. I'm not there with you. I've exited. I've exited. I'm good. I'm gonna live my life. You do you. Keep wilding out. Keep me in your mouth. Keep the taste of me in your mouth. And I was just like, I'm good. And then this individual who had a mutual platonic curiosity, like way later, they had reached out, and I don't know why they thought that it would be appropriate to not just be like, "Hey, just kind of reaching out." No, they had to add in there a disclaimer. And don't worry, I asked so and so if they were okay with me reaching out to you. Who give a fuck if they're okay with you reaching out to me? I is you grown? Are you grown? Are you grown? No? You need someone else's permission to reach out to someone else? I'm good. I'm good. I'm not even gonna respond. I'm just gonna fucking block your ass. I am, because I don't need that kind of drama. That's drama. You guys, if someone is blocking another person from talking to you and they're letting it happen, ah, no, no, nope, no. Because really, those types of situations end up becoming that individual ends up becoming a Trojan for parasitic infiltration of your life. This is why, like, I'm not going to have any type of ill feelings about who you are friends with. But if you sit at tables that talk about me in a bad way, yet don't have the fucking courage to say it to my face, stay at that table. Enjoy your meal. Enjoy your company. I don't eat that type of food. I don't eat that type of food. I'm good. I'm not hurt. It's not a loss to me. It's a realization that I need to accept. I need to embrace that. And as I embrace that, I am simultaneously embracing the maintenance of my personal peace. And that's it. It's all about personal peace, right? So there's a person that wants to fix things with you, and based on where my mind went with that, there's also simultaneously a person who has a low key issue with you. How are you going to address this? It's going to turn the autumn upside down if you allow yourself to be exposed to this. You're not going to be protected from the very things that you allow into your field. You're just not. You're not going to be protected from that. If you allow it, it's on you, right? So if you don't like it, then don't allow it. It's going to be something that maybe creates a little bit of issue for you for a time, but in the end, it's definitely going to be much more beneficial to get that out of the way, because it really becomes a thing of enforcing boundaries in a healthy manner. And if the person can't respect your boundaries, then you have a very, very clear understanding of whether they should have access to you or not. If they can work through their initial like knee jerk reaction of like, you're not going to just do what I say. What the hell? If they can work through that, then like this is a genuine connection, right? You have to know what the intentions are, not just from the person who wants to fix things with you, but also from the person who's blocking them from fixing things with you. Is it like an ex trying to prevent them from? Is that what it is? Is that what it is? Let me. Now I'm full nosy. I want to see what happens. Okay. Yep. Uh huh. Yep. Yep. This is Ooh. Ooh, it's can't be stopped. It can't be stopped. So, something happened between you and the other person, right? Person A, the person who wants to fix things with you. A wants to fix things with you. Something happened. It kind of everything fell apart. The potential was emptied out, maybe hurt feelings, maybe assumptions, I don't know. Something happened. And then there was no trying again, right? It was just kind of like, you know what? I'm going to leave it where it is. Maybe you're dealing with a water sign and they got all up in their emos, right? They got all up in their emotions and they were like, "You know what? I don't expect anything anymore. Like I have to turn my back to this. I have to blah 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 blah." That's fine. I think you were like, "All right, it's all good. Turn around." Now they want to turn around and try and reconnect with you. But here's the thing, there's no connection right now. Whatever this is, it really just like it just did. It just did. Now, as all of that happened and everything degraded, they began to gain clarity. I guess they've been watching you for a little bit, right? They've been watching you for a little bit, maybe literally, maybe energetically. I don't know. They've been paying attention. They're kind of obscured. They're hidden away a little bit. They didn't want you to know that they've been hidden away, and they're getting quite a bit of clarity of how. I guess you could say you were just too advanced before. They didn't understand you because they weren't at I hate to say this because it sounds a little assholish and douchey, but they weren't at your level. I don't know how else I would put that, right? You were contemplating things that were far beyond what they could comprehend at the time. And in the separation that you guys have had, this might be a friend, it might be an ex, I don't know. But in the time that you guys have lived separate lives, they've been coming to these conclusions. And so they've sort of been, you know, coming around a little bit in a very quiet way. And they're seeing everything you're saying, everything you're doing, posting, talking about, it's confirming for them a lot of the things they've been considering, a lot of the things that like didn't make sense before, but now that they're ready, it's making sense. And now they're super duper just resonating with you. But then again, there's that individual who's like, no, remember, we don't like them. It's some codependency stuff. It's just I don't do well with codependency. It's kind of like make up your own mind, do your own thing, just do your own thing. Um, I don't know. I don't know. It's just I find it very, very ugly if someone needs permission from other people or another person to kind of take the steps they need to take, they want to take. Like make decisions for yourself. It's not even about that person should choose you over the other one because you're less toxic. No, 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 no. It's this thing of what does that person really want? If they're resonating with you, it's probably because they need some interaction with you during this period. That doesn't mean it's going to be long term. There's no expectations as to how long this person is supposed to be in your life. It might be for a season, it might be for your life. We don't know. We don't know. Um, but time is going to tell you. Time is definitely going to tell you. And it looks like the person is just exhausted, right? That was me yesterday, just exhausted. Exhausted. I kicked my own ass yesterday. No joke. I was at the gym trying not to cry. It's funny now. It wasn't funny then. It's funny now, but it wasn't funny then. Okay. So that comes to mind because it's kind of like this thing of, is what I experienced yesterday something that you are kind of experiencing now or will be experiencing soon? Yesterday, I was in full like toxic towards myself mode for like an hour. I want to say like an hour. Um, Physically exhausted, finally reached a point of being mentally drained. And I was sitting there with a bar across my hips and like 400 something pounds loaded on the bar, about to do a hip thrust. And I'm just like, I don't want to do this. I don't want to. And I was like, you're going to do it. But I don't want to. And how embarrassing. I think I was talking out loud. I think I was talking out loud, but my earbuds are super loud, so I don't hear anything. Um, and I was like on the verge of tears. And at one point, I was like telling myself, bitch, if you don't lift your ass off the floor, I'm going to put 90 more fucking pounds on this bar and give you something to cry about. And I was just like, why? That's so mean. We're going to injure ourselves. Yeah, it was bad. It was bad. But sometimes when you're super tired and you don't want to acknowledge how tired you are, you're going to go through those types of internal conversations and you're going to hurt your own feelings until you can get in control of yourself and be like, oh, 99% at 9:45. What? 27:02, 5:57. Okay. So here's the thing. Okay. You need to get in control of your emotions, not stop feeling them, but get in control of them. And what I mean by this is by really just pausing for a moment and asking yourself, what's really happening right now? What is it that's really happening? Um, for some of you, you see that little owly type mofo right there, right? And then you see the little moon right there. And then you see that baby right there. Okay. Lilith. Lilith. Um, Now on social media, Lilith is oftentimes worshipped by women who are entering into their full toxic femininity mode. I'm not even going to fucking back down from what I said. I said what the fuck I said. Oftentimes on social media, a lot of the women who are full into the Lilith thing are very deep into their toxic femininity mode. So it's this thing of having been hurt and now you're entering your villain era. That shit's not a joke. That's not a joke. Being a villain is not a joke. It's not sexy. It's not cute. You know, that whole concept of I'm gonna be a bad bitch. I'm a bad bitch. No, you're a wounded woman. Heal your wounds. Heal your wounds. Exist as a testament to the tenacity of your soul. Fuck this social media shit. I'm not even joking. I'm serious. Stop identifying as a bad bitch. Identify as a person who has been hurt and needs time and support as you process your pain, as you allow yourself to heal. Okay. Now, I'm not trying to trample on people's religious beliefs, genuinely held religious beliefs. I'm not talking about bullshit social media stuff you think is cool. That's now your religion. No, I'm talking about genuinely held religious beliefs. You have a right to believe whatever it is you believe based on your religious teachings, and no one should caca on that. Okay. But there's a lot of things that people don't understand about these deities that they are worshiping and invoking and trying to connect with. Lilith has a dark side like no other, and she will bring chaos into your life that you cannot fucking handle. And if you're identifying as a bad bitch, I'm telling you right now, I'm telling you right now, um, you are too weak to handle a Lilith cycle. I'm trying to do you a favor and be very upfront with you. You know this right here? This little owl thing? Oftentimes, Lilith is symbolized by an owl. Owls, snakes, highly sexual dreams, just this air of sensuality about you, like extremely elevated, that people are consistently trying to connect with you on a very sensual, very bordering on inappropriate level. That's some Lilith type stuff. You're being tested. You're being tested. Every single deity has a polarized existence. They have a duality about them. That means they have an extreme light and an extreme darkness. If you don't know the nuances of what you are tapping into, you don't know which side of the polarity you're accessing or is being allowed to be accessed by you. You, my dear, might be the one that's being tested and needing to fix things with yourself. This is going to be a very difficult cycle. What I have learned firsthand from Sister Lily, we not compatible, first off. Secondly, a lot of the ways in which Lilith energy serves your journey is by creating confusion and chaos. And in that confusion and chaos, you're being gifted with the opportunity to tap into more clarity intentionally, where you choose to seek out further clarity. If you are unaware of the cycle you are in, I promise you, Lilith will have you rocking yourself in a fetal position in the corner of the room, not knowing what the hell just happened with your life. This is a complete deconstruction. If you don't get a hold of whatever cycle you are entering into, all of these beautifully, carefully cultivated opportunities that you've done for yourself, those are going to fall apart. You got to get a hold of this cycle. You gotta get a hold of this cycle, whatever it is. I don't know if I'm speaking to you specifically or if this message is for the cross watcher who has someone that that they are kind of being limited by. Like, for example, okay, it doesn't fully apply to this, but from the full situation doesn't fully apply to what I'm saying right now. But from my vantage point of what I experience, it does apply because very recently it was this thing of me um, reaching out and giving unsolicited information. I was not asked for this information, and that is a violation of my power. I'm not supposed to be doing that kind of stuff, right? And it was gonna quickly become this thing of like um me slipping and sliding in this position of externalizing the need to control. And because I recognized, whoa, what are you doing, girlfriend? Madame, what are you doing? You don't do this anymore. Remember that. Remember that. I quickly, like, you know what? Disregard. I am not supposed to interfere. I'm not supposed to do this stuff. Like, no, I'm going to step back. I'm just going to be quiet. And I'm going to dive deep into myself and my process, which is probably why I've been at the gym all effing week and just beyond busy. Um, I had to silence everything, right? Only notifications coming in are direct messages from my immediate family because I can't have anything distracting me as I'm sifting and sorting through all of these different things. I became hyper aware that I am in the middle of a very, very challenging lesson. It's at the very start of it. I'm in the middle of the start of it, the initiation of it, and I recognized it for what it was. It's very, very easy for a person to become absolutely drunk off of their ability to control, to dominate. Lilith gets drunk off that very often. Very, very often. She's able to convince, coerce, manipulate, create chaos where there was once peace, create division where there was once unity. And I found the most efficient, effective way to neutralize um, and learn so that you don't have to continue through that lesson initiated by Lilith energy is to make sure you are your primary focus. Don't allow anything else to distract you during this period. Really just let yourself recognize, you know what? I'm in the middle of something that I need to be very, very present for. I can't have anything else or anyone else um, getting my attention and me getting distracted. I have to focus on what it is soul has just presented to me about myself, right? Oh my gosh, I'm burning hot, probably because um, she hates it when I talk about her like this. I don't care. I don't care. It's the truth. That's how you function. The only reason you're mad is because now your attempt to disrupt people's processes is being disrupted itself. So these types of circumstances in moderation are not necessarily a bad thing, right? These type of circumstances in moderation give you the opportunity to shift within your field, within your life. And it really becomes something where um, you can learn about yourself, like a lot about yourself. Um, right, Queen of Hearts. And then I realized that too. I realized that as of late, I've been saying don't insert yourself into anything. Don't allow yourself to get pulled in to other people's stuff. You'll know when you need to help and when you need to just mind your own mother effing business. Stay in your own mother effing lane, right? It's this desire to save people from the very situations that they need to experience in order to grow in the way that they're needing to grow, that's going to get you caught up. You can't save people from what they need to experience. It's robbing them of their opportunity to increase in awareness. So, in moderation, when you enter into those types of things and then recognize what it is you've entered into and promptly exit out of it, like, I'm sorry, I made a misstep. I should not have, just like how I did. I was when I realized, because I was at the gym, when I realized, I was like, you know what? I flicked myself. Like, girl, what are you fucking doing? What are you doing? And then I was like, I'm sorry. I should not have said anything. I'm going to quiet the F down because now I'm getting myself into a cycle of learning that I really don't want or need to be in. And it's not a cycle of learning with them, right? With whoever the person is. It's going to be a cycle of learning with yourself, your toxicity, your insecurity, and Lilith. You're going to be locked in the room with Lilith. That's going to suck. That's going to really, really suck. Okay. And it might also be that part of the message is whoever this person is that wants to correct things with you, they're in this cycle with a Lilith energy. That whoever they're dealing with is being used as a vessel by Lilith. It's not to say Lilith is nothing but pure evil. Is everything has a good and a dark, a light and a dark. I mean, a good and a bad. So it's not to say that Lilith is needing to be vilified, but I will say this: Lilith energy is in its prime, and and it's at its happiest when in destructive mode. Unfortunately, in moderation, those type of energies can totally encourage, inspire, and empower you to liberate yourself from very oppressive circumstance. But if it's not in moderation, and you're not going to know how much you can handle. You're not going to know how much you can handle. You'll only know it's gone too far after it's gone way too far. Like way too far. Okay? So what you want wants you. If you want to be liberated from whatever circumstance you're in, your life wants to liberate you. But you have to be willing to go through the experiences that lead to your liberation. If you don't allow yourself to go through the experiences that lead to your liberation, then you're going to be stuck, and that's that. That's that. So, allowing yourself to receive the circumstance, allowing yourself to receive the opportunities to learn, that's super important. It's difficult. Yes, it is very difficult, but it's also super duper beneficial for you. So, just let it happen, okay? Allow yourself to be inspired. There's a lot of opportunities to um harvest the sweetness from life, but also a lot of opportunities to be stung as you're harvesting the sweetness. Um, so here's the thing. I've been harvesting the sweetness from my life for some time now, right? For some time now. And I've been stung by so many things, so many people, so many circumstances. I'm just really not afraid of being stung anymore. I'm just kind of like, okay, whatever. It heals. It's not a big deal. It's just not it's not a big deal. So if you can get to that mindset where you're no longer limited by your fear of the experience, then you can experience some really profound things. And this message is for both you and your cross watcher, right? Ooh, second chance, but this time do this for a significantly better outcome. See what I'm saying? Hold on, let me look at my notifications. Ooh, okay. I got another one. So, first and foremost, Taurus, I need to tell you about this huge revelation. Capricorn, second chance, but this time do this for a significantly better outcome. Gemini, you have no idea. Wait. You have no idea how much potential this has. Life changing. Okay. So these are messages for the different aspects of you, right? For the part of you that's more earth based, more about like this earthly existence, because that's kind of what Taurus is, right? I need to tell you about this huge revelation. You're going to go through something. You're going to go through something. It's going to completely change the way you perceive. I think for some people, it might be important to note for some, um, your aversion to specific topics and specific people is the very thing that's preventing you from that growth. Good thing I'm not averse to twins. Jesus loves me. Oh, yes, he does. Jesus loves me. Oh, yes, he does. No. Michael goes, you're not averse to twins. I'm not. I'm not. I'm so not. He says, then why is there phlegm on your throat? Because I'm vibrating out my toxicity. I'm not averse to twins. What? I love all my twins. Oh, hold on. I have some. He goes, no, I have something to prove now. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold the phone. Hold the phone. Hey, twin. You okay, so I'm live right now, and I need you to confirm something. I don't know if you're still stateside or if you're abroad. I don't know what time frame you're in, but you feel loved by me, right? I'm loving. You feel loved by me. You feel supported by me. You feel protected and loved by me, right? Because we're twins and you feel loved by me. Please kindly confirm at your earliest convenience. I'm going to prove Michael wrong. I'm going to clear the phlegm from my throat. And I'm moving forward. Carrying on. We're carrying on. Okay. After the storm, so there's going to be some really intense things that's happening. Like really intense things that are happening for you. Whatever these intense things are, they're probably going to be for a little bit, right? A prolonged period. You can get through it. You can get through it. I think there's going to be a lot of breakdown in communication. Um, I don't know if it's for you or for your cross watcher, the person who wants to fix things with you. I feel like there's going to be a lot of breakdown in communication, though. The messages that I've received over the past few weeks, they still stand. Meaning, don't involve yourself in things that you should not be involved in. Do not allow yourself to get sucked into things, okay? Right now, the focus needs to be you and your growth, your healing, understanding where you are within your journey. The person who wants to fix things with you, they will, if you really are that important to them, and you're like the two of you need to be in contact, like on a soul level, then it's something that will eventually happen. Um, but to like try and force it, I don't know that that's the best idea. I don't know that that's the best idea right now. I think you need to be your primary focus. Come to life. See, so this is a person or a circumstance that has the life draining out of it. The life energy is being drained from it. And if you involve yourself, um, you're definitely going to going to be drained too. And I don't know that it's worth it for everyone to be drained, and nothing's going to be solved, nothing's going to be fixed. It's just going to be like coordinated drainage. Like you're all just going to be drained because you're exhausted. You're not going to be able to think with clarity. Like I've been exhausted all week, just really pushing and pushing. Well, mentally exhausted all week, just pushing and pushing. Physically not so exhausted, right? And when it became a thing of the mental exhaustion paired up with the physical exhaustion, I had a full on like struggling not to cry at the gym. Right? I mean, there's there's this video of this girl who something clearly happened and she's like crying, but she's smiling through the tears, kind of singing along to a song. And it was kind of a moment like that where just try to convince myself. And if you involve yourself in whatever the cross watcher is going through right now, it's going to be a case of that where you're going to have to try and convince yourself that you're not absolutely matching their energy, their struggle, their, whatever it is, and infusing it into your life. And people are going to be like, oh my God, that's horrible advice because you should always help people. Okay, martyr. Okay, martyr. Okay, we should always help people at our detriment because why? Because then that would indebt the other person to you. They're not obligated to do for you what you did for them. That's manipulative. To put yourself in harm's way so that way later you could be like, I helped you when no one else would. Okay, manipulator. That's what that is. Manipulation. That's not okay. We need to exit out of the spaces of existence where we still allow ourselves to think that is okay. You want to know why I can help people with no expectations of them helping me in return when I need help? Like, you're not in my pocket. You don't owe me anything. I did for you what I did. It's done. You already said thank you. It's fine. You don't have to be like feeling as though you owe me. You know why? Because now these days I take care of myself. I take care of myself, meaning when I'm exhausted, I need to back away and rest. When I have excess energy, I'm right there. What you need me to do? What you need me to do? Meaning I'm no longer existing in a state of being emotionally manipulative towards other people, where I'm going to do so much for you. And later on, you're going to have to do this for me too. Okay. You better make sure that you do this for me too. Like, no. When you don't have the capacity to help, you extend your sympathy and your well wishes and your hopes that they have the help that they are needing. But unfortunately, right now, you're not able to. You got to be honest with yourself if you're able to or not able to. Right now, I'm very involved in my own process of sifting through thoughts and things that have kind of arisen within me as I became aware of certain cycles that I almost re entered into. And so I'm just focusing on, you know, keeping myself centered and very aware of my intentions with everything that I do, right? Being aware of how those intentions will carry through, what direction that will lead me to. I don't need to go against the grain of what my soul is teaching me right now. I don't. What? So that I can appease someone who thinks me and my existence is theirs to use or not use, ignore or hyperfixate on, um, use in a beneficial manner at my detriment. Like, no. And I'm not saying people are doing that to me. I'm saying those are the different cycles I've been through. That when I would do these things that I caught myself doing, that was always the initiation of cycles that led down to those end results of, oh my God, now, okay, so now I'm the bad one. And it's not that I care too much about other people's opinions of me. It's more that, okay, I invited these people who are now wanting to attack me. I invited this in because right at the start, I knew what I was doing. I should not have involved myself. I should have worked on the part of me that was being satisfied by the drama that would ensue if I carry forward with this. There's parts of you that get very addicted to certain types, certain forms, and certain sources of drama because then it's like it gives that part of you the opportunity to be recognized by you. But there's other ways you can give your attention, love, and care to those parts of yourself without involving yourself in nonsensical circumstance, right? Now, there are nonsensical circumstance and there are absolutely necessary circumstance. There's been times where I've been really, really caught up in my own thing and I've been in a state of depletion. And like when I was taking care of my brother, he would call me or text me and let me know there was a circumstance. I'm absolutely all up in there. That's not nonsensical. That has to do with your health. It has to do with your life, your safety. I'm all up in there. My shit can wait for a moment or several moments. We need to get your ass to the hospital. I need to be present. I need to, there are certain things that cannot wait. Those are emergency type things. Is what you're dealing with an emergency? Or is it just another cycle of the same old, right? Visions of life beyond death. Except you won't allow yourself to be reborn. Sometimes the situations we get ourselves entangled in, it's really the impetus for our rebirth and you're not allowing it. So for some. If you don't allow it, then it won't benefit you in the way it's designed to, right? Um, Guys, I got to get going. I just saw the time and I am hungry. I need to scarf something down before class. Excuse me. I just want to remind you guys real quick. Sorry, I was not able to go live last night. The intention was to go live last night. That didn't happen because I felt like I was going to die. Not literally, emotionally. No, I was just exhausted. I needed to rest. Very, very exhausted. Couldn't keep my eyes open. But I will be going live today. This I will not be rescheduling. I'm going live today, I believe 5:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. If you would like me to do a personal reading for you, if you need energetic work, go and click on that QR code. It'll show you everything I have available today. There's a lot of shifting energies. There's going to be I believe, an annular eclipse. This is going to be extremely potent. The last time this was here was about 6 years ago. No, the last times these areas that are going to be bathed in this energy, this eclipse energy, was about 6 years ago. Um, this is the same energies that launched a lot of the work that I'm doing, like catapulted, because I was in the direct path of the eclipse. So a lot of the expedites available for the Empowerment Tea Party later tonight are calibrated to help prime for that. It's going to be October 14th. So I'll have a fire ceremony for that. But there's a lot of really good things that are needing to happen now. So that way you can be ready for when this opportunity does present itself. All right, guys, please give this video a thumbs up. If you haven't already subscribed, please do subscribe, turn on that notification bell. Join me when I'm live. I'm trying to create a live stream schedule so that maybe my life will not seem so crazy hectic. No, it's just crazy hectic. But I'm trying to make it a point to live stream on TikTok at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time on weekdays, 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And we'll see how that goes. But if you haven't already found me on TikTok, please do find me on TikTok and follow me there too.